Hello and welcome to day 4 of 5 minutes for 4 weeks, practicing Cat Stevens' Wild World. I began this piece 3 days ago. I am working on the first measure still. Yesterday I finally might have been able to play it. Second. I think I was able to play it. Wasn't not along with the music, but I was able to play the entirety of the first measure correctly. So I'm going to work on that again, and don't know if I'm going to move on to the next measure today or not. One thing was that I was trying to memorize it, the first measure, and then I realized that I got into trouble when instead of looking at the music, I was trying to look away from the music, and I'm saying to myself, I don't really need to memorize it. So rather than trying to focus on that, spending that time getting that comfortable with it, so let me just keep looking at it. So that's what I plan on doing, at least for the time being. Hi, Dad. Thank you for joining. Quotation of the day. Years will wrinkle the skin, but only lack of enthusiasm can wrinkle the soul. It's nice. Years will wrinkle the skin, but only lack of enthusiasm can wrinkle the soul. So as people age, as people age, their skin gets wrinkled, but time does not wrinkle the soul. It's only a lack of enthusiasm. So some people don't care about doing things anymore. When people aren't excited about doing things anymore, a lot of kids are excited about everything and always like learning. And when some people get older, they lose that. And this is saying that that's not an effect of aging. Rather, when people age, no, just saying with time that might happen. So with time, skin wrinkles, and then sometimes with time also, lack of enthusiasm happens as well, but it doesn't have to. That's very good. Okay. I'm just about ready to begin. I'm not pulling the song up yet because I am not ready for that. And y'all cannot see my spectacular oranges behind me. I feel very low in my waistcoat. Okay. Just about ready. Let's go. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 and the only reason I'm looking is to make sure I'm hitting that G string. It has to be open. Three. So that's that. Getting there. Yeah, I'm certainly getting there. Okay. Ooh. Let's move on. I actually did it inadvertently learn that by heart, it seems. Next note, G. 3rd fret? Yeah, so next rhythm is 1 and 2E and a 3 and 4 and a. Then we got a G, a B, and a G. Power chord, I'm guessing. No, then when we play up there, that works also, whatever. Yeah, so And it's like a G shape like that. Yeah, so. And 4 and a 1. One and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 1 and then C, D, and G on the bottom. D will be open here, and then third fret here. This. Open rather. Yeah. Okay. So I got a minute and a half. I just want to finish learning the measure. One more chord. Snowman, E on the bottom. So the E. This one, no, it's the E. And then E again. So you're right. Okay. Fairly simple. Minute. One and 2 and 3. Okay. As I was playing that, I'm just thinking like this should be an interesting piece. It's a different kind of performance, I guess. Whereas other pieces, some pieces I get through entirely. Some pieces I get through a chunk of it. I feel like this piece is just really tricky. And I think the least I've gone through is 6 measures. I don't know, and this, I might break that record and get through less than 6 measures. But even so, like this is an example of quality over quantity, and I might, whatever I learn here, it would be interesting because it is tricky stuff that I need to play. And I know I have 20 days left. I have 100 minutes left. I was just mentioning to my mom yesterday how I was practicing Sister Christian. And I said to her, I'm like, I'm playing stuff now, like just spacing out. I'm playing it, and it's just totally automatic for me. And this is stuff that I was struggling so much with, like measure 5 or whatever it was in the piece. I think it was measure 5. And I remember when I was learning it, I was saying I was struggling with measure 1 also, but measure 1 became much easier, and so too, this is how it happens with measure 5. And now at this point, measure 5 is automatic, and that's just how it goes. And it's a very steady. Very slow, not steady, but very slow. Especially for someone for whom this is just a hobby rather than a profession. Because sometimes I am playing more than 5 minutes a day. Not of the piece I'm practicing, but not of the FFF piece, but of another piece that I'm learning. But even so, it's not a piece that. Even so, I'm not at a point where I'm playing so much music that I'm making such gains with practicing. So the practice, whatever I learn every day, is gradual. It's incremental, but it definitely does add up in the end, and that's the point of this series, is to show you what I'm able to do on day 24. So for day 24, don't expect the whole piece. Don't expect a big chunk of the piece. Don't expect the first minute. I mean, don't even expect the introduction. It might only be 4 measures that I'm able to play. Let's see how it goes, though. So I'm looking forward to that. Do have 2 makeup sessions to do. Don't plan on streaming on Sunday, so I basically have 3 sessions to make up by day 24. So let's see how when I do those. Anyway, thank you everyone who joined. Hope to see you all. Monday should be the next session, 7:40 a.m. Eastern time, unless I somehow squeeze one in now. I'm not sure though. I mean, now I meant today, this afternoon. Don't think I'm going to do that, but I can leave you all. I can keep you all posted if I do. So hope to see you for the next sessions. A reminder that there is a link available in the description section with a list of songs from which you can make requests. Wishing you all a great day and a great weekend. To those celebrating, Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach, Happy Passover, Shema Tova, and as always, until next time and beyond, keep practicing.